Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be looking at Fruit Sorbet from Violet Voss, fun sized. So very like bright, colorful, and that I don't necessarily know if I would consider these like fruit colors, maybe your pineapple. Don't know what color fruit those ones are, because if you're eating something that blue, you shouldn't be, unless it's candy, right? And then kind of your berry tones, so like maybe like these six fruity, those ones maybe not so much. So swatching those colors, if you can see, like look how bright and vibrant they are, like look at that blue, how vibrant it is, and like a nice yellow color. Like I found these ones not too bad, like they're maybe a little like I don't want to say like chalky and powdery, because like it kind of gives you the wrong impression, but I think like that yellow is a little powdery in a sense. Like it's not going to be like this smooth kind of buttery matte. Like I think this purpley one is kind of like a buttery matte feeling, but like you still get great pigment. And then it'll be so hard to decide what to do, because I just kind of want to use those three shades and be a pineapple, and that, but I think I'm going to try and do a wearable look with it. So I'm just going to get, things are trying to run away. So I'm just going to dip into that orange shade, tap off, and put that into my crease. Sorry, like I just wanted to kind of show like that difference between like swatching with your finger, but I think it like starts to build up. So if you want more of that color impact, definitely go with a tighter packed brush. If you want it kind of just that like over glaze of orange, then you can kind of use that fluffy one. And you are just going to want to make sure that you tap off. I'm just going to go into kind of that nude skin tone shade and apply that on my lid. I'm just going to kind of take that purple shade and apply it to my outer corner with a flat eyeshadow brush. When you forget to tap off. Like not too bad for a fallout. I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and blend. Just with my finger, I'm just going to kind of take that pink shade and add it in. Just to kind of blend into that nude. So I just think if you really want that punch with the color, you are going to want to kind of like use your finger, use like a white eyeshadow base or kind of deal, just to really get that color there. So I think like you could make this like a wearable look by just having that accent. I don't think I'm saying that right. that kind of pop of color as your main focus for your outer corner, and then just kind of keeping it neutral. Just kind of make it a little bit more crazy. I'm going to go in with that white kind of shimmer shade and apply that to the lid. And that one's like really pretty. So I think you could almost use it as like an overlay for some of them to like give them like those matte shades, right? Like a different feel. If we can kind of see that difference of like that shimmer and then that mustardy-ness. So I think for that white shade, I really do think I was going to be like, I don't know if I really think this palette's worth it, but that white shade is just so pretty, and then you're transforming your mattes. Like this color should have been in the Love Dust and Fairy Trust palette, because I now feel like a fairy. I feel like the Sugar Plum Fairy. I'm just kind of going back into that purple color and just taking it a little closer in along my crease. And then just because I'm going to test out my other ones, I don't think I'm going to put something under my eye. No, I lied. Let's just do it. I just feel like I might just mess up my look, but I'm going to put that blue on my lower lash line. And then just finishing off with some mascara. I kind of feel like the Popsicle, the Rockets, right? Where it has that blue bottom, the white middle, and then the red top. I definitely feel like my makeup is giving me kind of Rocket Popsicle vibes. But here's my finished look. Like I was kind of like, I don't know, but I really think like you can have fun with this. So I think this one would go great with their kind of matte About You palette set, for like having those kind of like simple colors and then adding in those pops. I think you can definitely have a full look from this palette, and just kind of going with what you like. I do like kind of like those pinky purple shades. Oh god, where did you go? Things are just rolling off the counter. So I am really liking it. And I think like the color payoff isn't like bam right there. You can kind of use your finger to have a little bit better color payoff than your brush, but it's more of that buildable color. So I think like if this was $30, I'd be like, no, not worth it. But for $24, and especially if they have like a percentage off sale, so I got it for like $22, even less, like 21 something, like I definitely think it's worthwhile. Because I do think it is better than like a drugstore palette, and like it really does have that nice kind of pink shade, or sorry, white shade to kind of do like an overlay. I think like it kind of adds up being, sorry, I was just testing, does the black do it? No. No, the black won't kind of change that color as like an overlay shadow. So I definitely think with the white, it kind of gives you kind of 4 to 6 of those mattes, because one of the mattes is a nude color, but it gives them like you're kind of getting an additional 5 colors from that white, because you're kind of changing up those shades. So let me just kind of swatch those ones. kind of like, it just gives them like an extra kind of color difference there, makes your kind of matte shades like a little bit shimmery. Right, with the orange it kind of does give this like gold. With the yellow it's almost giving off this green, right? But it does kind of like change them up, and I think just kind of gives you a little bit of those extra shadows or like color options with it. But I would say like Berry Burst is still my favorite, followed by Fruit Sorbet right now. I have to just kind of play with Creme Brulee, and then Macaroon. I'm still like, it's not as good, but I think like, I definitely don't think they're the same quality as Violet Voss's full-size palettes, but I still think they're better quality than other ones out there. Like, I don't think it's like a case of like Natasha Denona's smaller palettes that I personally haven't tried them, but just like people who are like, these are really good, they're like, yeah, not really. And like some of those other smaller ones like Fizzy Art, I've never tried their full-size palette, but I was really disappointed in their small size. And then I feel like there was another one, but like, not to throw shade out there, because like, don't want to do that, like, but just my views on it. So if you love it, please don't get offended, but like, makeup's all just personal choice and things like that. So I'm gonna wash off my face and try another one, and like you can check out that video because I'll kind of post all of these around the same time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.